Hello everyone, Vaughn Marie here and welcome to the Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel. So we are going to play with this cute otter stamp set. It's called An Otter Birthday and we are going to make a cute little water scene for it, or actually just like water background, and we're going to use that windows. It's a wonky window 4-die. We're not going to use that pattern paper after all, although that would have been really pretty. So let's get started. I wanted to do some ink resist technique today, and I haven't done this in a while. So you just take your images and you stamp them with Versamark, and I thought maybe I could kind of see if I could stamp them in and they would show in those windows, but it doesn't really matter once I do the stamping and the inking because I think it turns out to be a great background. So I am just going to use my stamp blocks and I'm going to stamp two different water images, and I'm going to use my powder tool, and then I will stamp those images with Versamark ink and then heat emboss them with some white embossing powder. And this is white cardstock, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And it's heavyweight, it's Nina. And so I am just going to get that other image. That way I have two different images on here, and then I can go ahead and heat them off camera. Well, I think I do show them me heating them. So this is really fun. I like to do this also with little smaller images. It's really fun if you like, so how fun is it if you do like confetti or something something that you can use a lot of ink on. I'm using some Salty Ocean Distress Oxide ink with my small Whimsy Stamps blending tool, and I just wanted to ink this whole panel with this Salty Ocean. I almost grabbed the Mermaid Lagoon, I think it's called, and that one would have been really pretty as well. But I always tend to go for Salty Ocean when I'm doing a water scene. It's a really pretty blue, and you can use a cloth and wipe off where the embossed images are and kind of just, it makes it stand out a little bit more, but I didn't feel like I needed to do that for this project. And next I'm going to grab a stencil, and it's called the Making Waves stencil, and this is one of my favorite stencils. It's so nice. I like all those 3 water areas there, and I'm just going to use them all and ink darker and get those on my panel here. So I'm really making sure you can use tape or other things to hold it down as it was moving a little bit towards the end there, but that's okay. I just went a little bit softer with my blending. And then I will use some water, and I'm going to sprinkle some water droplets. Isn't that pretty? So it's pretty as is, but I did want to sprinkle some water droplets on there, and then I'm going to dry it with a towel. And it just gives the fun, like some fun water splash droplets on there that I just really love. So I love how this background came out. So you can kind of see those areas, just a few on there, but I think it's just really pretty. So now I am going to, I stamped and heat embossed the 3 otters, and I sped this up quite a bit, just coloring them in with my Copic markers. I'm not gonna color the other 2 on camera, and I'm just gonna color this first one, and I colored it a little bit lightly, and I'm actually sitting down coloring. Usually I'm standing up. I do a lot of my crafting standing up, but it had been a long day of getting a lot of stuff done that I just wanted to sit and relax this time, and I really enjoyed sitting. So who knows, maybe I'll be sitting more often, but when I color or write, I do usually color this way, slanted or sideways. I don't know what it is. I've tried to correct myself, and the only way I can color straight is, I mean, like, you know, with my paper straight is when I'm standing, so I don't know. But I will be coloring in this cute otter and giving him a chocolate cake. And what is your favorite cake? This otter probably would want something else as a cake, but something that they usually eat, but it's a cute stamp, and I just love him laying down in the water there on his back. It's so cute. I did see some sea otters a few years ago. Went to the aquarium and I just had fun. I could watch them all day swimming, you know, going underneath the water and coming back up. They're just so cute. I wish I could own a sea otter. So now I'm just adding my details to the cake. I am going to be using some purple, like some light purple and some light orange for the candles and his birthday hat and the balloons. I'm going to color that otter off camera. I will list the markers that I used and of the products that I use, because this stamp set is just too cute. You gotta get it. And the sentiments are really fun too, and I really love the one that I used for this card. And then after I finish coloring, I will fussy cut this otter out, and it's just it was really easy to do. I left a little white border, and you can use your brother's scan and cut to cut them out. Mine is a little not so great, so I don't trust it all the time. So I rather just use my scissors and fussy cut it, and then I know that it won't cut up my otter. And so I love the little details on this otter too. Let me see if I can tell. This might be a Chrissy Armstrong stamp set. It's really cute. So I'm going to use that Windows die there, cut that up, and I'm going to fussy cut this otter, and then we are almost ready to go to put this card together. And I'm just putting in the last details here, like filling in these windows. And I love that it's A2, so it's like fits great on my A2 card base, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I'm using my liquid glue, and everything's going to be with liquid glue today. And my sentiment is going to be stamp and heat embossed as well. And so I love all the embossing. I always love it, and then I say I should do that for every card, and then I don't, but I really would love to, because I think it just makes a huge difference. Just looking at my card now, so let me see, hopefully I can do that more often. And then I will just add my otters and my sentiment, and I love all the water and embossed images on there. It's just really great background. And just the hardest part was figuring out where to put my otters. And so here is where I'm going to fussy cut my sentiment, and it's going to say an otter birthday wish for you, and I love it. I love those punny sentiments. There is a nice happy birthday in there, and it has a nice font, so you can always do that as well. It would fit great on this die. This is a great die to get. So again, I will put all the details down below so you can grab this set, maybe the stencil that you love as well, because that's another favorite of mine. And so I'm going to glue these, and then I will give you a close-up. And I appreciate you joining me today. I had so much fun making this card, and I have a few water stamps in my stash that will be coming up as well. It's summer, and so that's what I think of as water. And just clipping that little piece off that was bothering me, and then filling in his ear and all the little details that we see. And then I'm going to put him a little on the top there, and then he is good to go. And here is my close-up, so I will be back soon with another tutorial, and I hope you try the ink resisting. It's just really fun. And stenciling and trying to give some cheeks, but they didn't show too much. On the bottom one they show a little more, and here it is. So thank you.